What is going on, everybody? It is me, your boy Perucho, and we're back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. Today's Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, dude. I I know I'm gonna be doing the next few Red Zone missions for the Super Saiyan Blue Goku fight, but dude, there's this one fight that has been being a pain in the butt for the past. Well, actually, it hasn't been too long because I just started trying yesterday, the day of me recording this video. But dude, it's just been a pain in the ass, dude. The one mission in particular that's been giving me a bit of trouble right now is the tournament participants category mission to complete this fight because, dude, oh my god, dude, with the units I have, I think it's not. I mean, it could be possible, sure, with items, because so far I think I've defeated this event right here, or not this event, this fight, and the upcoming one, which the next one is going to be, if I'm correct, full power with no items. Thankfully, I mean, although I don't have to do it, but I find it pretty a little more fun. And then although it could be frustrating too when I'm like so close to winning the fight and then out of nowhere I died by some RNG. Honestly, is this whole game, dude. But you know what? That's just the name of the game, dude. That's just how Dokkan is, and I wouldn't change it one bit if it's like, I mean, I don't even know how I would change the gameplay of this, but anyways, doesn't really matter. But guys, the most important thing my figure is, of course, you guys. How are you guys doing? Hopefully, all you guys doing fan-freaking-tastic. I think the full power team actually, we did defeat it at a quicker time than the successor ones, because I think, of course, obviously you couldn't tell, I have two of these Super Gogeta AGL units, 10th anniversary, and my main plan is just going to be just try to fuse I think as soon as I can, honestly, because like, I mean, although I could stack up defense with the Vegeta and then stack up, like, I think I have to stack up at least 2 or 3 times to possibly take any sort of damage coming into my way once Goku's build up. Because if I'm correct, I already forgot how freaking Goku works. This fight right here, but if I'm correct, I think for each turn he increases attack and defense, or I think it's only no, I think it's attack and defense, right, guys? It's attack and defense that increases by, I think, 50%. And then with each super attack he launches, he is permanent. He increases himself permanently as well for 50%, right? But anyways, we're receiving an attack right here for Super Saiyan Vegeta, which I was a bit scared of, but I already forgot how many keys first he got. But I'm like, I think we should be fine here, because also we did reduce his damage a little bit by the Super Saiyan Blue Goku right there, and my Super Saiyan Blue Goku, since we can't bring a friend, because that did in particular, because would he? No, I don't think. Because I think the Super Saiyan Blue Goku, that the red one, the STR one, he leads, if I'm correct, just Future Saga or Fuse Fighters category units. And I mean, yeah, the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is not part of that, and the Super Saiyan GT Vegeta is not a part of that. What the hell am I trying to look for? I think I'm trying to look for oh yeah, the details for freaking this Goku fight, dude, which is, I mean, although the only thing that's annoying about this fight, in particular for me, I mean, although I'm pretty sure most of you already probably completed this mission, and maybe the other ones, like the tournament participant ones, but the only that's been annoying for me for this mission is just how much HP this guy can have, and then the fact that he increases attack and defense as well with each super attack that he launches within the turn is kind of annoying. But yeah, here, now that I have it pulled up, right here, reduce damage below to a certain amount to 0, or actually no, that's not the one I was looking for. The one I was looking for is right here. Attack plus 10% with each turn passed up to 50%, and then right here, attack plus 5% with each super attack performed up to 50%, which is quite a lot, honestly, if you ask me. And I think yeah, I thought it was 50% that increases attack and defense, but that probably would have been a way much harder fight, honestly. But yeah, this not too bad. I think we just, I don't know how many attempts it took me to complete this. Probably like a few. I don't remember. It wasn't too bad, but I think the full power team might have taken me a few attempts as well. Not as like definitely more than like 2 or 3 tries, I would say, because I was trying to figure out what team to sort of build, and then I was able to build this kind of not monstrosity in a good way, but like a kind of monstrosity, and just all over a place unit. But thankfully, I remember that we have Super Easy, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and the Easy A Vegeta as well. I should have probably taken, dude. I forgot what video it was when I was like, dude, I'm definitely gonna start recording more of the Red Zone runs. And then dude, literally the day of, no, I was gonna record more Red Zone runs, since there's the temporary buff, and that's gonna be going away pretty soon, dude. That by the time I said that, Dude, I didn't realize that the buff was already gonna go away already. And I'm like, dude, you gotta be effing me, man. They really are. You see how much damage you took there, dude? I mean, although that is pretty decent damage to take with the Super Saiyan Blue. Yeah, with Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Although the damage is gonna be increasing more and more and more with each super attack this dude launches. I'm still pretty impressed at 55% for this guy to take only like what 250,000. I think here, although we can't even dodge that, taking it for 300,000, it's still better than taking the usual. I think we'll take like what 1 million or something like that, or maybe even like 600,000 plus, which is I think is practically almost 80% of our HP. Let's see what's our HP right now. It doesn't even show. I forgot. It doesn't show you the max. It just shows you the number you're at and the percentage you're currently at, right? But yeah, gotta be stacking up as much as attack as I can with the Super Gogetas for this rotation and then the next one, and then just whenever we have the ability to freaking whatchamacallit to fuse, I probably might just take the opportunity as soon as I freaking can and just transform and then get all the counters going up as well, and then have it's just gonna be one hell of a freaking rotation, right? But the one thing I wanted to go over with just a little bit as well is the Super Saiyan Blue Goku here, obviously the new one from the Global Dokkan Celebration that just passed by. The main thing about this guy is, in this his active skill condition or activation, right? Which I think I lost one of these fights because I chose the Vegetas because I'm like, we're just like I think he had like 2 health bars away or something like that, and I'm like, I think we should be able to get away with this, but we definitely did not get away. I think I got clapped. I forgot what was in the first slot. But anyways, the Super Saiyan Blue Goku. So his active skill is obviously fuse to Vegito and do the what was it called, the Potara counter attack. But yeah, he raises attack by 300% temporarily and causes ultimate damage to enemy, and then attack and defense plus 20%, and then can nullify attack start guaranteed to hit, dude. I thought that might have been for the whole rotation. I mean, although it might have just it might have been clearly stated that it was only for that unit and maybe one of the live streams, and I probably wasn't paying attention or anything like that. But yeah, I was like, wait, is that for the whole like team, or is it just for the unit? I wouldn't be surprised if it was just for the unit himself, but if it's for the whole team, that's like very shocking about the way they're wording it, right? And then right here, yeah, the last part of it is making it possible to evade these attacks in battle. So I'm guessing when I used this active skill, I thought that the guarantee attacks to hit in the Goku, and as you can see the top part of it, where his buffs and his debuffs and whatever, yada yada yada, I thought that was gonna go away, which I clearly would state for me that oh, actually no, they do have it. They do have an icon for that, right? If I think it was the Tech UI Goku where he has it, where everybody in the team can dodge the attacks, and whatever attacks guaranteed to hit is disabled, and there's like an icon for it if there's an enemy who has that, or doesn't. I don't think it doesn't really matter. I think everybody puts that on them regardless, right? No, anyways, the more and more super attacks, dude, when I saw this super attack coming towards freaking Super Saiyan Vegeta's way, I'm like, dude, no way, dude. And then I was like a little bit defeated. I was like, dude, oh my god, the run is over. This guy takes it for double digits is a freaking miracle. And I think definitely, I think that guy like launch at least 2 super attacks or more. If it was like 2 super attacks that he did, that definitely helped us out, dude. Oh yeah, and this Super Saiyan Vegeta right here in the last slot, I was like, oh my god, dude, we didn't collect as much keys as I would like to for this guy to right here. And then I think, oh, let's go see the active skill together, guys, because I do pop that off there, and I'm like, you know what, I rarely see this active skill, so let's go see it together. Which I think also an exchange will be happening in the next rotation. But anyways, yeah, let's go see the active skill together for the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, dude, which I mean, this is like I think my first time seeing it in myself. And that animation is just so beautifully freaking done, right? And then right here at this point, I was like, should I keep Super Saiyan Blue Goku on rotation? And then I think I should have. Yeah, honestly, oh, I know why I didn't do it, dude. Clearly, right there in the last freaking slot, that there's a super type coming on the way. And I mean, although yes, Super Saiyan Blue, Super EZA, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta could, you know, nullify the super attack, and thankfully it's like a high chance now, so it's just literally a coin toss. But knowing my luck, I'm like, dude, I'd rather not deal with that right now, and, you know, pray to the lords that freaking Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta just dodges it. Because I mean, if he doesn't dodge it, and if he doesn't do, like, you know, double super attacks, I mean, although even with double super attack, he could still take quite a hit. So I'm like, dude, yeah, I don't want to deal with that BS, dude. I'd rather just, you know, have my Super Saiyan Blue Goku, although it's not a guaranteed dodge, but he still has a better chance of dodging it than freaking Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta right there in the middle slot, right? But yeah, here, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Gogeta doing this thing, just launching multiple super attacks, definitely what we want to do. And then I do know that at least if, you know, this guy somehow lives the next rotation, which, you know, as you can tell by the length of this video, he probably might, dude, because of, you know, yeah, just how much HP this freaking dude has. It's so ridiculous, dude. And then, of course, I think like I said, I think the full power team did go a bit by quicker. But although it took quite a few attempts, I will say that, and I'm grateful of the unit that I did buy in the Dokkan Carnival, the Dokkan Global Dokkan campaign. Anyways, yeah, Goku here gonna be doing his, you know, 18k super attack, and I think no 18k super attack, and then if he does a 12k super attack, that's definitely gonna be helpful right here, because we're gonna be able to reduce whatever damage coming in our way, assuming that this guy, if he lands his super attack towards this dude, right? So yeah, boom, giving him a nice bop in the head, and then right here, I'm like, dude, please dodge this. If you don't dodge this, I mean, we probably live, but I don't want to deal with that. So yeah, we thankfully all of those came through. I think we get almost all of them except for one, right? I think it's like the last attack that comes towards, yeah, the last attack that comes towards our way. You know, we received that what's it called, that exchange of hit, dude. And then I forgot that, yeah, I was stating it in the whenever before we were watching the active skill for freaking Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. You know, we're gonna get an animation popping up right there, which is the Goku and Frieza, and then, I mean, although I should have probably kept my mouth shut, but it doesn't really matter, dude, because, you know, it thankfully is not that long of an animation, but it's still pretty cool to see, dude. But anyways, yeah, of course, you guys already know the deal. I don't want to waste your guys' time either. It was just showing the animation, although it is cool to see these dudes fuse all the damn time, right? But yeah, do that. Of course, pop that to get the extra attack and defense for freaking you know, for the whole rotation that we have going on. And then after this, I think there's 3 super attacks coming in our way in this rotation, right? No, okay, I think there's only 2. Okay, but yeah, activate Vegito's active skill, and then of course I gotta activate the freaking Goku and Frieza active skill as well, since there's really, I don't have any desires to keeping them on rotation and, you know, saving up for the active skill, because there's really no point in saving that up. I could just, you know, just use it right now to get the extra sort of damage, right? A little sad that I didn't get as much attack stat as I would like for the Super Saiyan Super Vegito. But you know what? It is what it is. Doesn't really matter as long as we're able to get some sort of damage from this golden. I mean, it is sort of a decent rotation that, of course, we have these Super Vegeta and Super Gogeta linked up together. But it would be nice if we could get like an ally, a support buff for the rotation, right? But yeah, here, Vegito, boop. We're just gonna get these counters left and freaking right, dude, which is gonna matter quite a lot, dude. But yeah, we're gonna be here for quite a minute. I will say that for this rotation. But I think another thing I wanted to say as well is that, I mean, who else could I have probably brought an exchange? Who else would have been in freaking, what's it called, Frieza's location right now? I mean, I guess, possibly. I mean, no, I mean, although yes, the Super Saiyan Blue Goku does give a buff, or not a buff, but, you know, yeah, I'll take, yes, a support buff to the rotation, but he has to be in the first slot to receive the attack, or not receive the attack, but, you know, do his 18k super attack to give a defensive buff, and I think. And not an attack buff, and I am correct, and not in any part of his passive skill he gets an attack buff for the rotation. Yeah, it's only a defensive buff, 60%, still quite a lot, dude. But anyways, yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure, I'm like, dude, when I saw Gogeta doing his super attacks and doing the damage he's doing, I'm like, yeah, there's probably gonna be a likely chance that this guy's gonna be surviving even the counters, all of these super attacks coming on his way right now. But I don't have any sort of fear for the next rotation, because although, yes, Jesus, of course, dude, there has to be noise going outside when I want to record it. But the moment I was recording runs beforehand, nothing, just quiet as hell around my freaking neighborhood. But anyways, what I wanted to say is that we do have Super Gogeta, so which, I mean, although we will not have his what's it called, you know, his active skill buff, which I think it's like attack and defense for 40% for the whole rotation. But yeah, let me double check right here. So. I'm in the right details here for Super Gogeta, which is pretty, doesn't look quite a lot, dude, but still, he's just a monster, behemoth, dude. But yeah, damage reduction rate plus 60%, and then attack and defense 20%, which is really helpful right there. Guards all attacks is also helpful. Nullifies negative effects. Launches 2 additional super attack, which is freaking crazy, dude. Guaranteed crit, and then I forgot he does give support with his attack for successors or fusion, which I mean. Vegito isn't part of the fusion, right? Because that particular one, I'm guessing for Vegito, the buff that he'll be giving out is for Earth Protecting Heroes and Potara. Yeah, Earth Protecting Heroes and Potara, which essentially there's an 80% buff going on right now for freaking the Angel Freeze on the last slot, and then also Ki as well, right? But yeah, for for Super Gogeta, he gets like another 100% defense, dude, after when receiving an attack, dude. So that is freaking amazing. Yeah, I saw that super attack coming in the first time. Like, should I mess around and put the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta in, to see if he counters it? I'm like, nah, let's not mess around, dude. I just want to beat this event and get out of here, bro. Because we have it's not a lot of category missions we have to complete at this point, since we do have since we completed this one, and then the next one's gonna be full power. But some of these attempts can be kind of annoying when I get collapsed, and I'm like, dude, oh my god, I just wasted the ones that I could have probably used. Dude, I did not. Jesus, I did not know a Super Gogeta. Wow, okay, that makes me. We definitely got to get more Rainbow Key Spheres now for Super. I didn't know he gets more damage reduction and more attack per Rainbow Key. I thought it didn't matter. Wait, what about for Vegito? Okay, so Vegeta's mostly just prioritizing counters, so it doesn't really matter, right? So now, of course, if you want to get 24 key, you definitely got to collect the type Key Spheres for that, dude, right? But dude, yeah, I did not know this dude gets more attack with per Rainbow Key Sphere he obtains. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's how you know. I don't read everything on the book for some of these units, dude. All I know, at least did I miss anything in Vegeta aside from the support buff? I got that. The chance of critical hit, I mean, doesn't really matter to me. I mean, I think it tells you too when you're receiving the hit, right? And then for every attack received, yep, his attack increases as well. And then counter when receiving a normal attack, counters with ferocious power, and then for 4 turns from the character's entry turn, foresees enemy super attack, which I think is the same thing, yeah, for Super Gogeta. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out, everyone.